What is a polygon? In the book we'll ask you this, so make sure you have it written in your notes or remember it. Anybody remember what a polygon is? Two things something has to be a polygon. It must have, Taylor?
Straight sides and it has to be closed.
It must have straight sides and it must be closed. Which simply means this. I'll do the best I can to do straight sides. Straight sides means there can be no curves to it. And closed means this. Think about it like this. This is not closed because if there was an army of ants in here, if the ants can get out by any opening, it's not closed. This little line there, for it to be closed, it means all the sides would have to be touching each other, like this. So that's closed. Those two things have to happen for something to be a polygon. In addition to that, what does it mean for something to be a regular polygon? When you see the word regular in math, talking about a shape regular, that means, Andrew?
If all the sides are the same length and if all the angles are the same size.
Okay, sides are equal and all the angles are equal. That's a beautiful thing there. Sides and angles are equal.
I can even tell you.
It'd be nice never to have to dress up for work. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? David?
Oh, I am dressing up.
Does that say property on? Did you ever go there?
Yeah.
Do you think you would have been accepted had you applied to the University of Michigan?
I sent my ACT scores there.
Were the ACT scores pretty good?
Of course, ask me if I ever studied for my ACT. Do that.
Back when I was a
Do
kid.
that. That's a good thing too.
But the ACT should be a culmination of your learning. You shouldn't have to study for it.
The ACT for me was not like it is now. Like they didn't have the essay portion and all that back then.
Otherwise, you probably would have really bombed it.
No, actually, probably would have been done really good. It's really good at making stuff up and making people think that it's actually facts. And that doesn't mean that's what I do when I teach math. By Jesus.
But yeah.
Not right. Oh no, basketball's a whole different game. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm pretty legit when it comes to basketball.
With the underhand.
By the way, children, just a little small. I'm speaking here.
Okay.
Just a small FYI.
Oh, are we doing this again?
Does anybody?
When is this gonna go old?
Well, this one happens once a year. Does anybody know what today is?
Oh,
His birthday.
that's not
He
what I meant.
told us
Funny
yesterday.
you didn't say.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
That's the best you got.
Happy birthday to you.
Preschool is back.
Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I don't know. I think they're pretty equal, basketball and singers.
Yikes.
Oh,
That's
I never saw you trophy from singing.
right. I went there.
Wow, coming on strong. I'm
We
sure
learned-
there's a purpose for you.
Are we learning about area?
We're just talking about polygons.
Oh, polygons.
We were talking about polygons. We may never get back.
I have to ask. There's gotta be. You have to have a polygon joke.
Sure, I just said it already.
You did there?
Oh, what was
Where
it?
have all the polygons?
Ha! This is what I miss.
Sexy
I
song.
miss being like.
Somebody
in
actually
class.
said something about it. Who laughed? There was a chuckle.
I laughed.
No, not all of you did.
Don't lie. You all.
I
No. This is gonna be the honest to God truth. All right, ready? You ready? You ready? All right, here you go. You all hate his jokes now, but when you're in high school and college and have really dry, horrible teachers, you're gonna be like, man, I miss Mr. Hahn's jokes.
There you
It
go.
made class so great.
And then you can watch the videos and refresh yourself.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Oh wait,
By
you
the way,
have your hair
This is
on
being
right
recorded.
now.
Oh, so cool. So I want to teach you actually.
Oh, boy.
So here, this is it, guys. What is this called? Okay, what? How do we turn this on? Okay, see, they told you to press this button, and then you have to slide it.
And then I need to know your passcode.
No.
How am I supposed to remember that?
I'll write it down on a post-it note.
Oh, this is for tomorrow. I
Yes,
understand
this is
now.
for the walkathon.
Somebody
Okay.
might
So
have to-
so what are some music apps that people use?
I'm guessing Spotify.
Spotify, yes, Spotify. You can create your own playlist. It's very great. So click on your music. There are not apps. And I have the premium.
Oh, okay.
So you click your music, walkatons up top, shuffle play,
Serious.
and if you want, you can
Skip a
click.
song?
If you want to click this thing, that way it's a little easier for you to use. You can skip.
How much time you got on?
2.5 hours.
Serious.
What if they have a request?
You can
That's
add it.
nice. With that triangle, search, type it in.
And you have
Lighthouse
to add it
is
to your
up there
playlist.
somewhere.
I just think part.
Wait, will it give me all just Christian or does it give me Lighthouse for everybody? Because somebody today requested Wrecking Ball, and I said, somebody and I started singing whatever that Wrecking Ball song is that isn't the Christian one.
Yeah, so what you probably need to do is if they come up with it, is you need to probably
It's meant for Lighthouse.
I'll keep my limits.
It's on there, I'm sure somewhere.
Then if you click that guy, you can add to the playlist, and then, oh, I can't add to that trail. But yeah, you can go ahead and play it off one off, but otherwise you can go. Yeah.
Then I have to go back to the wait,
So your music. But Carol knows how to use it. It's just no, but we have their favorite. Okay, that is a sneak peek. You get no more than that.
Oh wait, can you? I have a
I can name that tune in 3 words or less.
Hey, can you play one at the walkathon?
I played it with an A.
Yeah, add watch me on there.
So this is and she'll be there. So if you have any questions, you can do that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set it all up.
Beginning it. Hold on.
Okay.
You just turned it on for me. That's not the beginning. No, I don't want you to log in.
I am. I'm getting you to the beginning. Calm down. Man.
Can you whip?
No, I don't whip. If I whip, I'll break a hip.
Can you it's a Good Morning by Van Pizza?
No, it.
Yes. No, you gotta wait. Watch it. No, watch it. You have to.
This is
Fingers, not nails.
Miss Sharpie can whip.
And then if you hit that triangle.
Hello. My name is.
I was.
Is this my guy?
Matthew West.
I heard it.
Let's ask her if she can whip.
So we're gonna set
If I
up.
want to talk to
I'll ask her.
Hello, lady.
We'll set that all up. But it's gonna be here tomorrow. 5 a.m.
A lot earlier than you
We're gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up. So that all you do is pull it. And the maths. Alright, so who said Spotify earlier? You did?
By the way, how old is
So,
David today?
You need to.
58.
He's 30.
You need to help
Who's
us
got more
if he's
hair?
got questions.
That's
No, I.
You're 38?
No,
There's no way you're
I
38.
obviously Mr. Collins 38.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, he has
My favorite comment I've gotten on Facebook today is my favorite comment I got on Facebook so far today is from my younger brother, and he said, "Hey, congratulations, you're 30. You're now as old as everyone thinks you are." Because since I've been 18, people have been telling me I'm 30.
Okay, my dad's about
If you look on the CrossFit website,
Don't.
My dad's about
Yes. It won't change it. Fisher's is still that way too.
oh, is it like that?
Well, not stretched as bad, but yeah, like the horrible background and everything.
I think the hair
Kids, if you're lucky,
his beard.
if you guys are lucky, when we get done here, I am going to show you a picture that will make you just laugh.
We saw the video.
It's motivation for us to get this done.
We saw the
Glad
video.
58.
No, no. Oh, no.
Make sure you turn your lock and stuff ASAP.
Oh man,
Glad
that's
58.
Lock. Don't lock in and stuff.
Okay.
So with that being said, children, here we go. Let's change. You already know these, but we will review them again. We've got, make this little chart, number of sides, the name of the polygon. What else? There's a this here. Oh, I guess that's all we need. I probably should have made that up higher. I'll do it up here so we have enough room. Number of sides and its name. So in other words, this. Oh boy. What did I just do?
Is it down there?
How do I get rid of that thing? There we go. Number of sides. In other words, this. If it's a three-sided shape, the name is a triangle. Please know that a four-sided shape is not called a rectangle, while rectangles are a four-sided shape. Its actual polygon name is a quadrilateral. All those other names are special types of quadrilaterals. A five-sided shape is a pentagon. A six-sided shape is your hexagon. A seven-sided shape is a heptagon. An eight-sided shape is a octagon. A nine-sided shape is a nonagon. A 10-sided shape is a decagon. I don't believe we go off 11. I don't know what it is, but the next, no, the one I see. Oh yeah, we do. It's a hendecagon. I don't know why. Hendecagon. And a 12-side is a dodecagon. I don't know why. So make sure you catch on to this little concept here. Any 8-sided shape is an octagon. If you count 8 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically, this is an octagon. It has 8 sides. Now, normally, when we think of most of these shapes, we think of what we talked about before, their regular shape, which is that stop sign octagon, where all sides are equal. It looks a lot like this. That's normally what we think of when we think of an octagon. But anything with 8 sides is an octagon. Usually we think of the regular one like this, and that's everybody's favorite stop sign. Okay. Let's see if they ask you anything else. Oh yeah, we have to go a whole bunch more stuff here. A couple more things here. When you talk about polygons, let's say we've got a rectangle, a quadrilateral, if you will. The points of these things are called their vertices, or if you're going singular vertices is a vertex. Those are the little points. What else do we have here? And then a couple other things. When we talk about polygons, we talk about them being congruent. We've got congruent and we have similar. What would be the difference between congruent and similar? Anybody? Congruent in math means, Kayleen?
Same size and shape.
Yep, exactly the same size and shape. In order for me to properly show that, I will make a rectangle. Here's my rectangle. To get a congruent one, I would just paste a new one, and this thing, those are congruent. They're the exact same size and shape. Well, how is that different from similar? Similar is same shape. And by the way, when I put shape in there, I'm going to put the word proportional. But not necessarily the same size. Okay, so in other words, this. If I had a rectangle here and I were making a similar one to it, okay, if I were making a similar one to it, it would grow equally on both sides. Okay. Those two are similar. And you have to be careful with that because not all rectangles are similar. This rectangle is not similar to that rectangle. Okay, because the way to think about it is, okay, if this short side on here compared to that short side on there, it almost looks like it's 3 times bigger, right? You did this short side and times it. That would mean this side would also have to be 3 times bigger. And it's not, it's almost the same size. I always like to use the balloon theory. If you think about blowing up a balloon, and when you blow up a balloon, it's not just one side that blows up. The whole thing, all sides grow at the same rate. Same thing with similar things. If you have 2 triangles, triangles are not always similar either. If you have this triangle and that triangle, those are definitely not similar because this one looks like it's more shorter and squattier and fatter. For them to be the same, it would have to look a little like this. This would have to shorten up. Like I said, if this side is half of that side, then the bottom should be half of that. And that would be more like similar. They kind of look similar that way. Does that sound exciting?
Yes.
And then one last word is a dilation. A dilation, does anybody know what dilation is? It's the opposite of shrinking. You know, when you go to the eye doctor, which maybe some of you have, has anybody had their eyes dilated? Okay. Basically what that is the eye doctor puts a drop or something in your eyes and it makes your pupils get bigger so they can look inside your eyeball, see what's going on there. That's what a dilation is. Dilation means it grows, gets bigger. And it gets bigger in proportion. So this big one over here is a dilation of this one, of this thing right there. It expands, it gets bigger at the same rate. Wasn't that terribly exciting?
Yes.
Oh, that's not there. All right, let's see how far